What's going on, guys? It's Josh here with Get Hooked, and in this video we're going to be doing my tackle bag overview, showing you what's inside, and yeah. So this will also be my first video up on the channel. So you're probably wondering who I am or what's this channel going to consist of. So my name's Josh. I'm 14 years old and I live in Canada. This is my sister.
I'm Shania. I'm 17, and yeah, that's basically it.
She'll be in some of my videos. She really enjoys fishing too. She knows more than most girls do. So yeah, she's really fun to fish with, but she doesn't come often. So yeah. So, to the video. Oh wait, no. What this channel will consist of. This channel will consist of fishing videos, tutorials, how-to, MTB slams. If you don't know what MTB slams are, mystery tackle box. I'm going to be doing those, challenges, stuff like that. Yeah, I love fishing. It's my passion. I've been doing it since I could walk. I love it. It's my life. So, first of all, my tackle bag is spider wire. I love spider wire. It's the line I fish with. I love it. And then, so first, we'll do some of my tackle boxes. I'll leave that one for last. We'll do my terminal tackle first. Assistant, can you please move the bag? Thank you. So this is my terminal tackle box. Sorry if it's shaky. I haven't really got a good hand for this stuff. But in here, I got like weights, and I got my bullet weights for carp fishing. If you want to see a carp fishing video, put a comment in the comment section down below and say, "Oh, I want to see comments for carp fishing." And then in here, I have 2/0 hooks for my Senkos. And then in here, I got 3/0 hooks for my Senkos. And then in here, my neighbor gave me a bunch of fishing stuff. So this is just like a pile of goodness here. And then in here, I have snap swivels. Because when I first got into fishing, I was really lazy and I really didn't know how to tie. So I used massive snap swivels, but now I just use crankbait snaps. Or I do direct tie. I love direct ties. And then these are 4/0 hooks I like to use for your Senkos. And then these are my 5/0 and 6/0 hooks. So, and then in here, we got some of my casting spoons that I have. Here I got my Meps that are kind of messed up. The paint has come off. And we got all my Meps over here. It's just a big jumble of them. Do you want to show them the top waters? This is Bubble Butt. It's a topwater bee thing. We call it Bubble Butt because he's got nice action with his little booty here. It's pretty cool. And then this is a frog that I picked up just before winter time. He's really cool. We use these at the minnow pond. You'll definitely see videos there. And this is a crayfish for the bass at the minnow pond, and I sometimes use this at my bass pond. And in here, I got some Swedish pimples that my dad used when salmon fishing. And in here, we got my... Do you want to hold this? This is my black and red spinnerbait. This, I have a trailer hook on it. This is, a buzzbait like this is really good for early morning topwater when like the frog bite isn't on. And so yeah, and for you who don't know what a trailer hook is, it's basically a hook that goes past the main skirts so that the fish don't just miss the main hook. It's because the skirts go past the main hook. So that just ensures you catch every fish that bites. And then I got my summertime spinnerbait, same thing, 2 Colorado blades, and yeah, another trailer hook. This is really good for summertime bass up on my bass pond. And then I got my Rage Toad here with a 5/0 hook in him. Really cool. Here, just push it down like that. There's the hook right there. And then this is Mr. Mayonnaise. I don't know why I have him in here. I like him. I've never used him. I just think he's cool.
I used him.
Oh, my sister used him. I kind of like him. I don't know why. I found him at the minnow pond. It's pretty cool. It's pretty useless though. So that is my terminal tackle box there. Now we'll go on to my second box, which is all my artificials and curly tails and stuff like that. Thank you. So, here's a good look at the box. And this first, I got like all my curly tails here. And this is a really neat curly tail I found. It's like a double-tailed. It's really good for my friend's cottage that I go to sometimes. We don't have a cottage. And then we got little ting-tings here. They're like flies, but we call them ting-tings. They're good for the bass pond. And up close look there. Get in my palm. Like really cool little things. And we got just like curly tails. And then I got my saltwater artificials here, swim baits. They're really nice for saltwater fishing. I got like tiny little curly tails for the minnow pond right there. Tiny minnows. And then I got my bluegill sunfish swim bait. He's really good at the bass pond. Comes in a pack of 3 for like $5. And I got my brown bucktail jig for the bass pond. They're really good. And we got these tiny like squid things. I don't know, I've never used them. And we got some more curly tails with really long, weird tails. And then we got some tiny little weird artificials there. And we got some weird worms here that I found. And we got good old Ronald McDonald. We found him. He's pretty cool. Yeah, he's like my mascot. And we got some tiny more curly tails. And we got ting-tings here. They're like tiny little flies or bucktails, whatever you want to call them. They're really good for the minnow pond. Then here we got like some minnows. Artificial swim baits for the bass pond. Same here and same there. One last look. If you have any questions about any of these things that I have in my videos, you can just leave a comment down below and I can go over them, or I can do anything like that to help you guys fish and understand stuff. So this is my favorite box. This is my lure box. Most of my money is in here. There's a lot of money in this box actually. So first of all, I got my assistant. Would you like to? This is my Rapala Tiger Minnow X-Rap. He's about 2.5 inches long. He's a really good bait just for bass pond, and he slays fish. He's awesome. And we will go on to my KVD Shad square bill crankbait. Good for fall fishing. And yeah. So when the bite's tough in the fall and you're having a hard time catching those stubborn fish, go with the square bill crankbait. It has a lot of action, so it irritates the bass quite a lot, and they're like, ooh, food. So yeah. And we got this Rapala, really old Rapala jerk bait here that the lip is broken on it, so I need to get a new one. We've used it quite a lot. And then no, start from over here. And then in this little square, we've got 2 tiny little lipless crankbaits for the minnow pond and the bass pond sometimes when the fish are really stubborn. So that's in a crawdad color. That is, I have no idea what color that is, but they're really cool. They're small. And then here we got, we got all these lipless deep diving crankbaits. My neighbor gave to me. This is my dad's here, the silver and blue one. He's really good. And then we got my biggest square bill crankbait. I found it in my neighbor's garage. He said, get a hook in your finger and you'll be great. No, but he said, okay, whatever. The hook's in my carpet. So, yeah, don't do a tackle box review in your basement with carpet. It doesn't work. But, yeah. So, he said, look through my garage. I got a bunch of, fishing stuff. Just, I don't do it anymore. You can take what you want. And I said, okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, maybe you should do the holding. So that's a square bill crankbait, also for fall time. This is my Life Target Sunfish Bluegill Minnow. Really good. It's a jerkbait. It dives up to 6 to 8 feet. It's really good for the bass pond. Make sure the lip is down. And then this is a little popper. I bought it, yeah. We call it Penis Butt. I don't know why Shania came up with that name. Didn't you?
Yes, I.
Yeah, you did. So yeah, that's a little popper. So then we got this really crappy popper I found at the bass pond. It's all dirty and muddy, but it's actually pretty good. I've used it a few times. It catches lots of fish. So, yeah. And then this is another hula popper. This little one was a hula popper too. I found this at my friend's bass pond. The mouth's all broken on it. Excuse me, I burped. But, yeah, it's pretty good. And then clearance sale. The clearance section in sale is a great place to find all your handy dandy deals with this awesome looking weird popper I found. This has caught over 30 fish, I would say. It's amazing. Yeah. Pick one up. And this is the infamous jitterbug. Whoever invented jitterbug, I want to shake your hand. You have made an amazing bait here. Just if you haven't tried a jitterbug, just go pick one up. You'll be amazed with the action on it. It's amazing. And now we'll go on to my topwater frogs. This is my second topwater frog when I was getting into bass fishing. If he's got a broken leg, don't judge him. It's a Copper's pocket frog. People say it's great and swear by it, but I hate it. It is the worst frog I've ever had. Like, there's a little thing under the hook here. You see that little, like, white square circle? That lets in all the water, and if you're on your second cast, it'll sink to the bottom. It's no good. I would not recommend buying them. There's a hook here. This is my very first topwater frog. It's better than the Copper's pocket frog. I bought it at Walmart. It's got a really nice body, really soft, and the skirts are actually half decent, so it's a really good frog. I've caught lots of fish on it. It's tricky though because it's really light, but it does good action. And then these are all my Live Targets frogs, soft bodies. They're really great. This is my brown one for I use this one mainly because I got really cloudy water at my bass pond. So, yeah, it's good. And then this is my biggest frog. It's another Copper's Live Target. Live Target. Why do I keep saying Copper's? Yeah, it's another really great frog. I think it's in a bullfrog pattern or leopard frog pattern. It's really good. And if you fishing with topwater frogs on open water, you wanna keep the skirts as they are because it gives it a better action. But if you're doing lots of pad and heavy cover fishing with them, then you want to turn it upside down and cut these skirts at eye level. So you just want to cut those off because the bass will most likely just grab the very end of the frog's foot, which will be a skirt, and they'll rip them off and you just won't catch a fish. So it's better to trim them up so the bass bite closer to the body. And this is another one of my frogs. It's an albino one. It's good for just really cloudy, rainy days where the bite's tough, and it's good because it draws lots of attention. Because all the other frogs have a yellow and white belly. This one just has a pure white belly, so it's really good. And now we will go on to all my Senkos. Okay, well, Shania left, so she's tired. So now we'll go on to my Senkos. I love Senkos. So yeah, first off, I got Gulp. They're like a trout worm, 7 centimeter trout worm. I use them for bass fishing and not bass fishing, salmon fishing and trout. They're really good, fluorescent. I like them. Second, we got some Power Bait Realistic Swim Poggy Perch. I've never really used them. I just found them in my neighbor's garage, with most of my stuff. So they're all right. And then here are the trailer hooks that I use for my what are they called? Spinner baits and buzz baits. They're good. They are a 2/0. You can get different sizes. And now we will go on to my Rage Tails. These are my frogs. Rage worms. Not rage worms. Rage toads. I'm tired. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So those are those. They take a 5/0 hook, I think. I think they take a 5/0 hook. Then we got the Impulse Northland leeches, artificial leeches. My friend gave them to me. They're pretty cool. So yeah. Then we got we got the 6-inch Yum Dingers in green pumpkin. They're really good for the bass pond I fish at. Cloudy water, murky. They're great. Then today I picked up some 4-inch Yum Dingers, chartreuse, and green pumpkin. So when the bass are being picky, that chartreuse tail just gives it a little bit of, it makes the bass commit. And then we've got some Reaction Innovations Sweet Beaver Okeechobee Craw. They're really good. Love using these. I love them. Catch so many fish. And then we've got some Yum Dingers, 6-inch. Yeah, I think these. Yeah, 6-inch lizards and a Carolina pumpkin and chartreuse. Here, they're really good. The chartreuse tail also gives the bass the commitment they need. And then I haven't fished with these in my bass pond yet. I just picked them up today. They are 6-inch Yum Dingers, black and blue. Really good. So the Rage Toads are black and blue color too. So yeah, that'll do it for my tackle box overview. If you want to see any other videos, leave a comment down in the description below. Not in the description, the comment section. And yeah, I will try my best to do it. I will probably have another video up for you. Maybe, like, I have some clips of me fishing at the bass pond. I caught 2 fish in 5 hours of fishing. So I need to go back and film more and catch more fish for you guys. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, comment if you have any ideas, and I will try and do them. Keep fishing, guys. See ya.